Man, that is a scary looking statue.
It's pretty intimidating. I
I
mean,
think those guys are guarding it too. Must
yeah.
be dangerous. Must
I
be
mean,
important.
it's such magnificent craftsmanship.
Yeah.
The
I would.
sculpting.
That guy looks scary. I
Hmm.
would definitely be scared to get on his bad side.
I would cry.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go see what's inside that giant cathedral.
Who knows?
Yo, sorcery question mark?
Sorcery? Oh, they did it. Good for them.
Oh, good job. No,
Somebody
no.
always recommends it.
It's true.
There's always someone
I
who's
remember
like,
my
just try
first
it.
playthrough, there was like a try jumping off. And I legit thought it was just to my death, but it was actually a shortcut. Or it was like a hidden area in Sense Fortress.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I think you knew it too, and you were like, do you trust it? And I was like, no.
Well, I think the first time you ran into one of those, you did trust it and did fall to your death.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, like, is fair. That happens to everyone, because what else do you do?
Oh, should I go human and summon Solaire? We'll do that if I die.
You can summon Solaire for this fight?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, forgot about.
Yeah, just run by. You're fine.
Silver Knights. Josh,
Mm-hmm.
I have great news for you.
Yeah.
We are not fighting the men depicted in those statues.
What? Okay. Who What? What? Oh, where's he go? What? Where are you going?
That makes it so much better.
Are we?
Ready for the best track in the game.
What? What? Wow. I wonder if we'll get copyright striked for this.
It'll be worth it.
I kind of hope
I
we
need-
do.
Anyway, amazing remix.
You know the best
And
part
so-
about all of this?
What's that?
Is that this is the track that you made the outro based off of.
Yes.
So we don't even get to hear the original that you based it off of.
Of course you do.
Would you believe that I've
I
never
want
heard
the
this
world
much
to
of the
know.
song?
What?
Would you believe that I've never heard this much of the song?
I believe it. So I actually knew about this mod, like the music mod, before I started modding this game. What I did not know is that you could mod them to look like basketball players.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you know who the players are.
I'm assuming it's LeBron James and Michael Jordan,
You know what? That's probably a safe bet.
since one of them is in the original game or movie, and then the other one is in the new one
No, in the original
coming
game.
up.
Actually, only one of
in the
these
game?
characters is modded. The other one is just vanilla appearance. We'll leave you.
Who is that?
We'll leave you all at home to figure out which one is which. Cast your
Where's
vote
Steve?
in the
Where'd you go?
comments below.
10,000 comments. We do trying to think of a ridiculous game.
If we get
Pepsi
10,000 comments, we'll play 10 copies of The Thousand Year Door at the same time.
Oh no. We'll do 10 playthroughs of Super Mario Sunshine.
All at once.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not doing so hot.
You are not. That's okay.
Get my bearings soon. The key is separating them.
Mm-hmm.
Getting Smo, occupied behind a pillar, and then finding a break in Ornstein's defense. And going two-handed because I never think to do that.
You're doing pretty well with that.
What's up?
I'm not sure how Smoug's hitboxes work, honestly.
Which is valid.
They might not hit the floor.
Yeah, I'm jamming right now.
I mean, it is time.
I'm also slamming.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time to do that. Oh my. Ornstein. Here.
I think you're giving Ornstein too much respect.
I agree.
Yeah, not enough respect. The tricky part is about separating them is that it puts your mind in the mentality of like, oh, I need to constantly be moving away from Ornstein. But if he's already away from Smoug, then there's no need to move away, and you're just losing your window of opportunity to strike. So you have to be able to adjust.
Also, I can't stay locked on, I realize.
Not super well, no. You're okay.
Ooh, what you gonna do? Bro, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go human and summon Solaire.
Okay.
Look, I can do this fight. I just want to speed up the process for the entertainment.
That's fair. Dude, there is no need to justify. There is no need to be like, I can do it. No one cares.
Dude, why doesn't Sekiro have an easy mode?
One day maybe I'll finish that game. I really like that game. It was fun. It has like the odd thing for me is that it felt like it was encouraging stealth play, like while traversing areas. But you can't do that while you're fighting bosses. And some enemies and some bosses have weaknesses to certain weapons / techniques, but you need to like spend basically like magic in order to do that. And you have a limited amount of it per life. And so it's like I felt like it was trying to pull me in two different directions of play, and I wanted to use everything it was giving me, like all that was available to me, like everything in the toolbox, but it never felt like I could.
Yeah.
Like I think that game really shines if you can do like some perfect sword play, because that's like the meat of the combat. But the fact that it gives you so many other cool tools and I didn't feel like I really got to use them to their fullest extent was kind of a bummer. Like, you're a ninja, and they give you shurikens, like the quintessential ninja tool. And you're like, sweet, I get to throw these. But every single time you throw them, it costs magic to use. So you can only throw so many.
Yeah.
And you can get, like, different combat arts, like, different abilities, basically. Like, oh, I can do a sick, like, spinning blade attack to hit people around me. But that also costs magic to use, so you can only do it so many times. It's like, maybe some of these are really good against the boss, but I really can't tell because I can't use them a bunch. It's weird. It definitely felt more puzzly than Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
In Dark Souls, every enemy and boss has a way to fight it, like a general approach. But it felt in Sekiro like everything has a much more specific approach, especially because like you can't modify how you play. You can't switch out your weapons or equipment. You can swap out like bonus items and the abilities you use, but that's it. That's all you get.
Where's the summon sign?
I don't know. I didn't know you could summon him. I can look it
Sure
up
you
if you
can.
want. That might be it. Oh yeah. Good job.
Oh, bro.
It's a bad spot to be in.
Is he coming?
He should be. Yep. He's spawning now.
All right, let's go. Where's Slayer? What happened?
The Sentinel hit you through the fog.
That stinks.
It's not great.
All right, is Solar coming?
He is, but he's a good bit behind you.
Or is he occupied with the Sentinels?
That would be not ideal. He should prioritize being where you are, but I don't know.
Yeah, in which case I'd have to kill them first.
Keep an eye on Ornstein, because if he dashes at you right now, it's over.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what happened last time. You had like just enough time to see the wind up, but like we couldn't really see him when he did the actual dash.
I just need to get in on him quick and get out fast.
Why do you think you need to get out?
I don't, because of that.
Because of what?
The follow-ups.
From who?
Crap. Ornstein.
Okay, why not just dodge those?
Sorry, Dunkstein and Slamo.
Like, again, this is what I was saying earlier. The mentality of this fight is, oh, you gotta get away so you can lure out Ornstein. Yes. But once he's there, unless Smog is there too, you don't have a reason to get out.
Yeah.
Like, Ornstein isn't really a tough fight by himself. If you can fight him mano a mano, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm. That is why they're both here.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Outrun. Outlast. Get in quick. Get out fast. Oh, what's up?
Good instincts.
Oh, what you gonna do?
Honestly, I would back up more than that if I were you.
Back up more?
Well, like, if you're trying to separate them out, Ornstein can dash at any time. And he's more likely to do that the further away you are.
That's true. Although, Mr. Smo is kind of fast, considering he's floppy.
He is, but as long as you're still... If you're still running away and you're making greater distance, that still gives you more time. If you run, like, across the room, but then you stop, it doesn't necessarily get you as much space, you know?
Mm-hmm. Bro.
It looked like Ornstein canceled and then reactivated his dash? What happened there?
Bro?
Good moves. Yep. Yeah.
Doesn't help that I'm horribly underleveled for this.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're doing decent damage, all things considered. It feels like you're doing a lot less because you're not hitting as frequently as you can other bosses. But that's how this fight is.
Evasive maneuvers. Oh. Really pull my shield back out. Whoa.
Yeah. Remember to dodge through Ornstein's attacks.
Yeah. I need to do that more.
Yeah. We have the benefit with these two that they're human. Like, it makes them easier to read, and it means, like, they're more comprehensible. The hard part isn't how they fight, it's the fact that you're just fighting two at once. And you can already handle Smo by just, getting away from him. That's the strategy. So after you can learn to do that, and kind of even do that in the background, then it just becomes the matter of how do you deal with Ornstein. And you fight him pretty much like any other human enemy. Good moves.
I'm normally pretty good at dodging through attacks, but I think with floppy souls, I've been more inclined to just get out because they're so unpredictable.
That's true. I mean, the benefit is that the weapon, like, the hitboxes match up with the weapons. Still.
Yeah.
And especially with Ornstein, you have, like, the motion blur in his weapon, so you can see kind of where it goes. He's not moving too differently than how he normally does. In fact, neither of these two are.
Oh, ooh, what you gonna do?
You're doing good.
Oh.
Yeah. This fight, for those of you at home, is, if you haven't gathered on it, it's the big gate for this game. This is the final test of, have you been paying attention? How well can you manage yourself and enemies? This is, the famous fight of the game. Which, granted, makes, Welcome to the Jam so much better.
Oh, yeah. It really is a slamma-jamma.
It is.
Oh, where...
He dashed around the room. He was prepping his dash behind Smo, so you couldn't see it, and then he dashed to your right and then towards you. Okay, keep an eye on Ornstein. What's he doing?
Oh no, what's he gonna do? Oh.
Yep. And this is the tough part. I think you're handling Ornstein better now, but now you're also losing track of Smo a bit. Yeah, camera is tough in this fight because of the fact that you're trying to keep track of two people at once. The more you fight him, the more you can internalize. Good try. Good job.
Alright, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna try Solaire again, but I'm gonna have to take out the enemies in the room.
That is true. Camera, it's very easy for the camera to not be your friend in that fight because you're trying to keep track of two enemies at once. The more you fight them, and the more, you can kind of internalize and figure out, oh, how fast do they move? How quickly can they get across this length of space? The easier it is to kind of adjust. And once you get to that point, you can start taking the camera off of them, start taking those kinds of gambles. But even when you're, someone like Micah or I, or me or Micah would be the proper grammar, and you've done this fight a bunch of times, if you haven't done it in, months or however long, you forget. That's the hard part about these bosses. It's not like, a Zelda boss or something else where it's like, oh, you know the trick to beating them, and then you just beat them. It's like, no, you still got to shape up. You can understand them, you need to understand them in terms of strategy, not just in terms of, mechanics. And that's the hard part. Which also can be very frustrating if you're, a return player, because it's like, oh, I know how to beat these guys, I should be able to right away. But that's not always the case. Micah.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Before we charge in, next time a combo move.
Next time on combo move.